welcome to Tech and Beyond, the podcast where we explore the ideas, innovations, and people shaping our digital future. I'm your host, Peter Mary, here today. And today we're starting a special series focused on girls and women in technology. Now, technology continues to transform the world around us, from how we work and communicate to how we solve some of society's biggest challenges. Yet, despite these opportunities, many women still face barriers when trying to enter the tech industries. But behind every successful woman in technology is a story, a journey of curiosity, resilience, and determination. So in today's conversation, we're focusing on what it really takes to break into the tech space as a woman, the inspiration, the challenges, and the lesson learned along the way. Today, I'm joined by an inspiring guest, Mrs. Moturayo Okbayinka. Mrs. Okbayinka is the founder and CEO of Women Innovate LLC, an innovative edtech platform dedicated to closing the gender gap in STEM, and that is science, technology, engineering, agriculture, and mathematics across Africa. Through her work, she is actively empowering girls and women with the skill, knowledge, and opportunity they need to thrive in a tech ecosystem. It's a pleasure to really have you in the studio, ma'am.
Thank you for having me.
We really appreciate you here. And since we are celebrating the IWD, this is the month of March, so we wanted to bring awareness for women and girls out there who also want to thrive in the tech aspects.
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to be here today.
Thank you so much. So to start off on a very personal note, we know every career has a journey. Aside from somewhere, from something that inspires someone to, okay, I want to do this, or I'm interested in this aspect. So for you, as a woman in tech, what sparked that interest in you, and how did you find yourself in the tech industry?
Thank you for that question. So I graduated BSc Accounting and Finance Management.
Oh.
So, and I practiced within accountancy the first few years of my career.
Right.
And soon I figured that it wasn't for me. It was too routine and monotonous. I found that with my personality just didn't gel. And I was looking for more.
A challenge.
A challenge. And luckily for me, my organization then, I was working for Texaco, Chevron Texaco. It was soon after the Enron collapse, and organizations now needed to, put compliance structures within their operational processes, which meant that every organization needed to embark on a transformation project to ensure that they comply with the new rules and standards as given by the government. So my company was about to begin that project, and I requested for the opportunity to join the project.
With no prior knowledge before?
With no prior knowledge before.
Oh, wow.
And gladly I was given that opportunity to, try something else, still within the same organization. And that was how I got into tech. Yes.
Oh, that's very, very inspiring. I mean, like, everybody think the journey for tech is just like a one-way road, but it's different for everybody. Imagine you going from an accountant to a tech professional, and that is actually a very interesting journey. So I know with all of this, coming to the tech space where it's known for, historically, to be a male-dominated area or field. So how are the challenges you face? It's not going to be easy to come into there. I'm sure there were some challenges or some side talks. So people say, oh no, are you sure she can do it? Does she have any idea about it? So what are the biggest challenges you encounter while you're there?
So the biggest challenges that I've encountered, has been more visible being back here in Nigeria. Like I said, my career kickstarted in England. No notice of whether, of the gender gap issue. I want everyone to know that various aspects of tech. So there's the business analysis side of things, where you find a lot of female, within that space in tech.
Yeah.
And where I was coming from, we had both male and female
Working
equally.
together.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
And the challenges I faced were more when I got to Nigeria. And I think that is exacerbated because of the cultural myths and biases that we have, in addition, within our society here. And of course, those early days, there are fewer women in tech in Nigeria, so no support ecosystem were available at that time. And thankfully today things have totally changed. Mentorship really matters, and you find programs that offer mentorship within it, which if you understand women and the expectations are that are based on us, a lot of the limitation is because of the responsibilities that we have, whilst our male counterpart can
just venture into anything.
Exactly, and they have the so much time and less responsibilities to explore. We are limited, and these programs are now taking these limitations into place and making them more flexible. So, most of those challenges are non-existent now, and I think it's a very good time, a very robust time for women, girls, anyone thinking of kickstarting a career in tech. It's a good time to come in. There are roles like the UI, UX that are not necessarily coding, that allows, for women to thrive in them.
Oh, wow. Well, I'm actually very happy to hear that we have actually bridged the gaps and the barriers that we once had before, because I'm sure that was what we had as a challenge before. But with all of this advocacy, opportunity for girls, those barriers has been limited, like you said, and that's a very good growth for Nigeria, actually, since we want to be the giant of Africa in tech. So, so that's very inspiring. So, moving forward now for people who want to actually venture in this as well. Like you mentioned, there are different aspects of technology. You don't have to do the coding. You don't have to do maybe the rigorous or difficult ones if they think it is. Inspiration that you can give them, advice for girl child, women child who want to be professional one day in tech. What kind of advice could you give them?
So the first thing is self-belief, knowing that you belong there. You can do it. Like I always say, the future of Africa's tech ecosystem needs more women in it, for diversity, for inclusion, and most importantly, for innovation.
Yeah.
So we have a huge part to play. There are lots of opportunities out there now, programs that help you get into tech. And like I said and mentioned earlier on, these programs are taking into consideration the limitations that women have. For example, we are an implementing partner for MasterCard on the Young Africa Works program, and our own internal programs as well. We have found out that, in terms of completion of those programs, we find that girls always,
come at top.
No.
Okay.
They struggle. Over the years, we find maybe they start off well and then something happens and then, they end up not being able to finish the courses. And these are, their reality, things that, they face. So now, a lot of these programs are self-paced to allow for that flexibility.
Okay.
And then there are support networks, when they're going through things, there are other people they can speak to, and there are assistance that, are being offered. So, build your, make up your mind. Don't be scared. There are different aspects of tech. You find, one that you can relate to, and Beyond that, everyone needs to build their digital skills because the future of the world today is digital.
Yeah. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. So yeah, you hear it. You should go for it. It doesn't matter the area you want to venture it. It's an opportunity. It's always inspiring to hear the stories behind the journey. More girls and women can find their place in the rapidly evolving digital world. Thank you for watching Tech and Beyond. And until next time.